So this is Celebrity Beyond, and this is cabin 10168, obviously deck 10, and we're just about to have a look at the Celebrity Magic Carpet Sky Suite is what they call it, and here we are. So we start off with the door that leads into a little corridor into another door. So this is actually your proper front door into your cabin. So it's a nice little channel. And if we just pause there for a second, so the beauty of that tunnel way there and having two doors is that you are 6 feet away from the corridor. That means the sound and noise coming from there is completely isolated from where you are in your cabin. So two front doors looks a little weird to start with, but actually it's an amazing thing to have your cabin positioned this far back to take away all that noise. First thing we come across is the controls. So you've got controls to set the lighting at various settings, from off to night to movie night. Set the temperature. Those are the first things on your panel. And you step into the cabin. First thing you'll see is an amazing king size bed with beautiful bedding and pillows to suit your needs. So if you don't like feathered pillows, you can have those changed, etc. You've got a nice couch, which is just big enough, along with a table that is just perfect size for drinks or a little bit of room service. And then over to this side you've got a full set of drawers, which is really good for putting all your belongings into. This bit here is your mini bar, which they will stock your particular type of water in your soft drinks. So just tell your butler what you want and they will make sure things you like are in there. As you can see, we've had water put in there every day. Glasses, the very traditional on the edge class charging station, which is quite nice. 220 two 110s and two USB-A's, and I guess eventually they will move up into having USB-C's in there. This is the more modern connection. Got a wardrobe in here where you've got your safe. In here is a double wardrobe where you've got all your hanging options here. Again, the only thing I would note from there is that it's pretty tight, so when this is open, access to this can be quite challenging sometimes. So all the space in this cabin, positioning this here, they could have thought about that a little bit better. But lots of hangers in there and it does the job. You've got telephone, so if you need to ring your butler or do anything, you've got your telephone there. You've got two USB-A charging stations points here, and another 110 charging power point and a light. On the other side, you'll notice that there is a lack of any power whatsoever. So there's no USB charging and there's no power point. So if you were to bring a 3-meter charging lead to run it from the USB port over that side, slightly under the mattress, that will probably be the way. Otherwise it's down to bring the charging pack. So that's the downside on the charging. So it's got lots of it on one side and none on the other. Then we step into the bathroom. So the bathroom, again, great height on the bath. Then you've got a bathtub and a shower, which is really good. You've got a dressing area with a backlit mirror and charging point. You have a double sink vanity area over the back there, lots of towels, lots of storage, and then the toilet area in there with the frosted glass to provide a little bit of privacy. Again, lots of storage on left and right in terms of shelves, underneath drawers, where the towels are. Very spacious, very amazing space in there. Air conditioning, so you've got the two large vents and the one as you step into the cabin where it's providing all your air conditioning. And if we move out into the balcony, one of my favourite parts of the cabin, you will note that out here you've got a beautiful large balcony, you've got two chairs with a table, and you have got two full-size lounges that you can see, and most amazingly on this particular cabin you get a huge window where you can see the front of the ship, so that when you're going along you get a great view, when coming into port you get a great view, so you get the best of both worlds. You get a nice large balcony. Yes, it's overhang, but most of them are. You do not get any obstruction from the magic carpet, whether it's on deck 14 or on deck 5. We've seen it twice going up and down. Nobody is ever on the magic carpet when that happens, so it's completely private. We don't hear any noise, particularly from the movement on the magic carpet. So there's no obstruction from the magic carpet whatsoever, and you've got these beautiful views of the ocean, and beautiful views of the front of the deck. So what a great balcony! I think that's an absolute seller for me in terms of this type of cabin. And then to round it all off, you have your 43-inch flat screen smart TV where you can stream. So if you want to watch your favourite movies from your phone, or you want to stream something from one of your apps, it's got a streaming capacity on there. And from the app on your phone, from the Celebrity app, you can control the lighting and the TV, as well as obviously the TV has a remote to operate it individually. So yeah, a great entertainment system for watching your movies or catching up on the news. Great look and feel, bright light cabin, very contemporary, nice little bit of artwork, as you can see on the back here. Very well controlled on the temperature, and generally a fantastic cabin. So Celebrity Beyond Magic Carpet Suite 10168, highly recommended. It's a great cabin. Quirky points: 2 doors, real positive because it drowns out any noise from the corridor. A great extra large balcony where you've got a great forward view of the ship and where it's going, as well as the open airs of looking out into the ocean, and all the rest is a typical sky suite that you would find across the ship. But yeah, highly recommended. Thanks for watching.